Hey guys, so I'm putting in stall mats in my horse stalls. As you can see, I started here and it's been an interesting process, so I thought I'd do a video on how to cut these. Actually going to try a few different things. As you can see on the floor, I have Sawzall, skill saw, I have sheetrock knife, actually I have a battery Sawzall, bunch of different tools here I've tried, and this stuff's really thick, and if you look at it, this is really thick stuff and really durable stuff. It's not the Tractor Supply garbage. So this is going to last the lifetime of the stall. So that's maybe why it's harder to cut. But anyways, we're going to try a few different things. I got a jigsaw here. I'm going to try a jigsaw. And I have a few different blades. Try a couple different blades and see what works best. I was reading, some people said to use WD-40. That helps as well. So we're going to try a few different things. I'm going to set up here and we're going to try cutting and see what is the best method for actually cutting these stall mats out. These I basically did by hand with the knife, and we're going to see if we can find a better way to do this. Alright, so this might be a little hard to see the cut, but I'll try and zoom in afterwards. But this is the best I got right now with my cell phone. I want to show you guys. We'll see how it goes. It's an old jigsaw, but it's a new blade, so we're going to see. My cut is crappy because my chalk line, my cheap Tractor Supply chalk line broke. So I got 2x4 under here, and hopefully that'll make it. So the idea is, as I cut through it, it's going to fold over and make it easier. We'll see how that goes, but that is the idea. So let's see how it works. The blade is facing out rather than cutting towards yourself. You're cutting away from yourself. It's going to be easier, at least it should be. Alright, so I couldn't get a video of actually doing the saw, but here's what I have so far. I'll show you the blades here. Actually, I got a better video over here. So I've used these Irwin 20 teeth per inch and 10 teeth per inch, and it actually seems to me that the 10 teeth per inch are actually working better. I just tried this Spider Skeleton 12 teeth per inch. Interesting blade. It seems to work almost as good as the Irwin 10 teeth per inch, but I'd say that's still the clear winner right here for now. But it's still not fun, it's still not easy. So we're going to try something I read on a forum, I think it was. Someone said to use an electric knife, so I purchased an electric knife and we're going to try this out. I don't have much faith in it, but hey, who knows? Sometimes it's weird things. So let me unbox this thing. We're going to use it for something different than its purpose. So we actually even got ourselves a nice little case. Alright. So Hamilton Beach. This was actually the little bit more expensive one. The other one was battery. I figured this would have a little more power. And then I actually read reviews online, and most reviews are bad, so we're not going to need that. We have, looks like 2 blades here, which is cool. Alright, so 2 blades, almost like the Sawzall blades I was using, which weren't working, so I don't have much faith in this, but I'm going to hook it up and try it, and I'll try and get a video of it. If I can, I'll let you know how it goes. Alright guys, so I tried the electric knife. Seems to work less effective than the jigsaw at this point, but I grabbed WD-40. There was people who were saying that actually helps. I sprayed it on, and it does seem to be actually helping, even with the electric knife here. So I'm going to try and get a video. There we go. We'll see. I'm going to show you kind of how I'm doing it with the electric knife. If you have one and you want to waste it on this, feel free. But here's how you kind of do a rocking, sawing motion. I'll show you. And it seems to kind of work. So it's like you're cutting the top portion, sawing this way, and then cutting the down. Doing it in 2 passes. So that kind of seems to work. Now that I got WD-40 on it, I want to see how the jigsaw works again. So this is a skeleton blade. It's not the best one, but we're going to try it and see. Maybe the WD-40 helped a lot. Yeah, I got it. Alright. See what happens. So that seems to be working, I would say, as well as the Irwin blade, Irwin jigsaw blade. Of course, the camera doesn't want to stand there. So I'm going to switch blades back to the Irwin, because I think the Irwin is actually better than skeleton, and it should work. It's a slow process. The WD-40 does actually work, and I think it helps. So it looks like right now the jigsaw is what works best, and I didn't show you in the video, but we did try the skill saw and all that, the sawzall and all that crap, and none of that worked. So I'm going to say that the jigsaw is the best bet. I'm going to try brand new utility knife blades, actually not utility knife, carpet cutting blades with a utility knife, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. But as it stands, I'm going to say the jigsaw is probably your best bet for cutting this thick, high quality stall mat. I actually, believe it or not, think this is the best method now. I was not too excited about trying it because I tried the utility blades and they didn't work that really well. Trying to see my mark here because see how I just sliced that. Now it does take 2 passes because the bottom layer, but that's a lot more than I was getting with the jigsaw or this fancy dancy Hamilton Beach electric meat cutter. And 2 passes, there we go. So I got up into what, about here, using jigsaw electric knife, and I'm back to regular hand tool carpet cutting knife. Just buy a cheap carpet cutting knife, and then I bought 10 blades. So that's your best bet if you're going to cut this stuff. If you have cheaper mats, it's going to cut like butter. This is cutting really smoothly, but it will even cut better. So if you have a jigsaw, you want to try a jigsaw, a 10 teeth per inch is probably going to work best. At least that's what it did for me, but can't beat this. This stuff's working really well. So I'm going to leave you with that. I'm going to get these stalls done and hope this video was somewhat beneficial to you, because I was looking for information and I couldn't find very many videos. So this is why I made it. So have a great day, and hopefully you get done the job that you need to do.